Welcome to Black Power Radio, fam. Another week, and we are almost finishing this new year. We're so grateful that you tuned in today, this week on Black Power Radio. We are finishing up. We got a special guest tonight, and some of our major topics on what is going on in Haiti. For those who may know about Haiti, the first free Black republic since 1804, we want to divulge the misconceptions and all of what may not be true. To clarify today, we got a special guest tonight that will be speaking on it, the incomparable Dr. Rod Joseph will be joining us later on today in the show. Welcome, Dr. Joseph, to Black Power Radio.
Thank you, and pleasure to have me. I think the music is very loud.
The music is, it may not be loud enough, sir. We're going to
Okay,
knock
wonderful.
out eardrums.
Wonderful.
All
As long
right.
as you got me, that's
Yeah.
wonderful. Pleasure to have me, and pleasure to be with you guys. I saw Ryan, and also on board. Pleasure to have my brother, and
Okay.
wonderful to be with you all.
Yes. So those who may not know, the Black Panther Party started in 1966. We are the first political party to actually represent our people 100% Black fold. So thank you again for joining us here on Black Power Radio. Let's roll the intro.
Bad self. Say it loud. Say it loud. Look here. Some people say we got a lot of matter. Some say it's a lot of nerve. But I say we won't quit moving until we get what we deserve. We've been built and we've been scorned. We've been treated bad, talked about as sure as you bone. But just as sure as it takes two eyes to make a pair. Brother, we can't quit until we get our share. Say it loud. Say it loud.
Black Power, Black Power.
Black Power. We have a pause.
What's up, Doc Bay?
All right, power to the people.
Black Power, Black Power.
Okay.
Black Panther in the world.
Hotep,
I
General
don't
Janae.
know what's going on. It must have froze up on us, y'all. Hold on.
You know, uh, just a note on just what just happened. Now, did you hear all those interruptions in that song?
Yeah.
Do you understand that creates psychological disturbance? We used to be able to listen to our music completely through. Now, every time you listen to something that's important, you hear all them glitches in it.
hmm
And it's now becoming acceptable to hear your music all fucked up.
Yeah.
And that's not good for us psychologically.
No, it's not, but we can fix that.
Yeah, I hope we
We
can, because like I said, that's disturbing.
let's
'Cause
reset this video, please.
Yep, I'm resetting it right now.
I'm sure James Brown turned over in his grave, be disturbing his music like that. 'Cause that's a good song.
Try again.
We with you. Said Black Power don't stop. It just takes its interferences and hurdle over that crap. Keep it moving, baby. Keep it moving.
But
What's the topic for
Black
tonight, y'all?
Power.
Oh, I see. The truth about Haiti.
yes, sir. Thank you for chiming in, New World.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Glad to be here. Wouldn't be nowhere else. This is truly the place to be. Matter of fact, while we working on this, can I ask y'all a question?
Yes, sir. We are live on Black Power Radio.
Okay, well here's the question: do y'all remember when black love and liberation was a norm? That was our collective focus. You remember that?
Yes, it
Do
was.
you?
Still is
Okay.
today.
Well, no, I'm questioning. No, but look at society. We know we hardcore though. We ain't normal. We far from normal. Okay, we're amazing, but we're far from normal. So I asked the question: how do we allow an outside force to redirect our focus from black love and liberation to debauchery, self-hatred, guns, violence, and, in essence, death and damnation? Because look at where the music is now versus the way the music used to be, with Curtis Mayfield, Marvin Gaye, what's going on, and pieces like that. Get on up, or I want to take you higher. We used to have hardcore black love and serious, in depth focus on liberation. Now look at where the society is versus that. Y'all see what I'm talking about?
Yes, it's
How did
called
we,
the
how
crack.
did we,
It's called the crack cocaine era, sir. Fentanyl.
yeah, it
So
was
when
that
it's
too.
easier to destroy, it's easier to destroy in a unit, a group of
People.
people that are not unified and given divisive measures. So there's your answer, right
Yeah.
there.
We
All
had
right.
to
So
take it all
you
back,
can't
make it all
be,
black.
yeah. So we have to be consistent in what we say on that. So with that
Setting
being
our own
said,
focus.
let's go to our news clip and go right into the hardcore of our topic today: the truth about Haiti and some details
Hmm.
of the first free Black
We've been
Republic.
talking about gang violence.
And by the way, that was one heck of a show y'all did last night.
But now we are getting an inside look at just how dangerous and violent conditions are in parts of the country. BBC News senior international investigative correspondent Nawal Al-Maghafi recently spoke with one of the gang leaders, and we need to warn you, some of the images and content in this report are disturbing.
Downtown Port-au-Prince. Now this scene of daily street fighting between gangs vying for control. Once one of the city's most populated areas, it's now a ghost town. We're with the Kenyan police on a patrol. They're here to support the Haitian forces as part of a multinational response to restore law and order. It's not long before we come under fire. We're being shot at by a gang member from that direction. So the guys in. And then this. A human body burning in the middle of the street. We're on our way to meet the leader of one of the most prominent gangs here, filming our journey undercover. Reynald Estina, notorious for kidnapping, is wanted by the FBI.
Your gang and gangs like yours have spread terror across this city. You have raped people, you have killed people.
When we capture an enemy, we are celebrating a victory. So sometimes the group gets excited. They capture somebody and they do things they weren't supposed to do with them, because when it's been the other way around, they would have done the same to us.
Gang warfare has driven 700,000 people out of their homes to overcrowded schools like these, where sexual violence and drug use is rife. This is the third place Negociant has had to make home. She tells me she's too afraid to sleep here. She stays up to watch over her 5 children.
My neighborhood was taken over by gangs. I left and went to live in Solino for safety. Today again, I'm on the run to save my life and my children.
The violence is escalating. A clear sign the Kenyan strategy is failing. 2,500 personnel were due to be deployed, but only 400 are here. They tell us they're making progress and take us to see a former police station that they've now retaken. But the area is still surrounded by gang snipers. The police fire some warning shots.
Just look, they can shoot from here.
So just that building over there, the red with the blue, is where the snipers are shooting at you.
You hear the shots?
Yep.
Okay, stay down now.
The violence permeates every stage of life here. Shayna is 2 years old. She, like 760,000 children in Haiti, is starving.
I would like my kids to be able to eat bread, even if I can't. I would like to get proper care for my child too. I don't want to lose her.
But as the situation here continues to deteriorate, Haiti risks losing an entire generation. Noelle McAfee, BBC News, Port-au-Prince, Haiti.
And Noelle.
All right, family. So this is just one example of mainstream media covering Haiti. We're going to play our next clip, and one of our next clip is from Karine Jean-Pierre, who is actually the secretary, press secretary for the Biden administration, and the hypocrisy. And we'll talk a little bit about that during our broadcast. The hypocrisy of the U.S. administration from the past, their involvement in Haiti, to watch daily the atrocities, the violence, the backdoor deals that they are solely responsible for since 1915. It burns to see her, who is a Haitian American herself, to watch idly by for the years that she has been as press secretary, to not do a doggone thing to alleviate the pain, as we just heard from some of the mothers who are just trying to survive with their children. It is beyond chaos. So let's hear what Karine Jean-Pierre has to say.
By the reporting that nearly 200 people in Haiti were needlessly massacred, as you just stated, by self-serving criminal gang members. And so
that needs repeating one more time. Let's rewind that, family. Self-serving. Self-serving. I want us to sit on that word for a moment. Gang leaders.
Horrified by the reporting that nearly 200 people in Haiti were needlessly massacred, as you just stated, by self-serving criminal gang members. And so we strongly condemn this vicious and criminal act, and we call upon all of the international community to immediately stand with the people of Haiti and provide assistance to the Kenyan-led multinational security. It is incredibly sad to us what we been reported, and it's horrific. And I mean, these are people who were needlessly massacred. again, by self-serving criminal gang members, and it is.
Yeah, okay. Let's get her off the stage. Yeah, get her off the stage. We had enough of the shenanigans. Self-serving gang leaders. So, as you all know,
Is
they have
certainly
been.
disheartening to hear.
Yeah, it is. So, what's the truth about Haiti? So, I myself, as a Haitian American, I am grateful to be the first elected Haitian American in the position as a Minister of Justice for the Black Panther Party. And I wear that and take that very seriously. What I have seen in the last years being in this justice role, working in policy and legislation for the last decade, is that even though my ancestors are from here, since 1636, before Haiti was even a country, we were the builders of this country. And yet, today in 2024, we have been so disconnected with our history, not knowing that Haiti is the reason why the United Snakes, America, has doubled its size. And yet, to this day, the natural resources, the iridium, the gold, a lot of things that benefited the United Snakes, it has filtered without accountability. So here we're going to talk about it today, our family. The last couple of episodes of Black Power Radio, we want to divulge the true history and what's really needed for. If you can mute your mic, New World, appreciate you. If we
Yes,
can
ma'am.
work together to actually come to a solution, but first we must know what the real issue is. So, to our Black liberation groups, international in liberation groups, to know what's really happening with the Kenyan-led force that actually went to Haiti about 9 months. They've been there, but is anything really being done behind the scenes? What is really happening? Where is the guns really coming from? These pertinent questions is what we're going to answer today, right here on Black Power Radio. And so I want to, without further ado, welcome our esteemed guest, Dr. Rod Joseph, who has been a commentary. He is an actual veteran running for Congress, District 20, and has been a prolific voice in the Haitian community commentary, both in the American side and the Haitian side. And so we are so grateful and honored to have you here tonight with us, Dr. Rod Joseph. Welcome to Black Power Radio. How are you
All
doing?
right. Thank you for having me, Dr. T. Thank you to the
Yes,
Queen.
sir.
Thank you to my brother, Ryan, that see that's here. And
Oh, yes.
anybody else that's present and everybody that's listening to the Black Radio, Black Power Radio, I say it's a pleasure to have me. I just left Haiti 2 days ago and I'm going back Wednesday to Haiti because I'm training the police force
Mhm.
with and technology, drones technology, so they can um, fight basically the insecurity and the kidnapping. They can get a presence and excuse me. That's the type of thing that I'm engaging in. On the American side, I'm lobbying very hard for the U.S. to considering got a different approach when it comes to Haiti.
Mhm.
Foreign policies, is the uphill battles, but it's better a battle fight than a battle watch. So I'm a fighter. We're gonna fight, and we're gonna make sure we make an impact on the situation. So Haiti is very dire. I don't want to say Haiti is critical because if you're critical, you might find care somewhere. Haiti is dying and
Yes.
is on the ICU right now. Is beyond critical, and we cannot afford to just wait and see. And no miracles coming. There's
Mhm.
no Jesus coming to save us. Nobody gonna have a magic wand. What people need to realize, wherever you are, as long as you're a black person, if Haiti is not at peace, you will never be at peace. The
Mhm.
more Haiti is being persecuted as the first black nation, the first black nation that put the letter D in democracy, the
Mhm.
word L, the letter L in liberty. the letter F and freedoms. As long as those are rights is being trumped over, no one else will be free because we are the masters of the connectors of freedom across the world. We are the beacon, and this is the reason they try to um, close us and try to hide us. But you can cover light because light will be placed to anything, transparent or not. The light will always make a way. So this is one of the thing, and I will pending any questions, and definitely that's my experience from my
Yes,
trip to
yes.
Haiti.
So tell us a little bit before we get to our national chairman. Tell us a little bit about Dr. Rod Joseph. What got you on the path of politics? And tell us about. And first and foremost, I want to say thank you for your service, for the work that you've done in the army. Is that right?
Yes. Basically, I came here very young. And as I came here and I joined the military. I spent 20 years in the military, and I'm a decorated combat army veteran. I'm a Purple Heart recipient. And beside that, while I'm in the military, I go to school full time. I get my first 2 degrees while I was in Iraq and Afghanistan, and I pursue my master's in diplomacy and master's in history, and my PhD in diplomacy and international relations. But above all of that, I am an activist, a social activist. I'm always fighting for the cause of the globally justice and injustice globally. And what got me to politics, I was in DC, and as a military congressional liaison, and I witness where even if we have people in position, doesn't mean they represent us. People like us, talk like us, same colors, same ethnicity, but once they held the office changed them instead of change the office.
Oh,
So that's
that's a
why.
whole conversation right there. You know when they
Yes.
say
So
black
that's the
faces and high
reason.
faces. Yes.
That's the reason why. And I want to be different, and I don't want a job. I want a position where I can integrate other black people. I can empower them because most of the time there's a stigma when we hand off the hands out. I want empower. Nobody's gonna say no to a job to accept food stamp. Nobody gonna say no to security to accept policing in the neighborhood. So we have to have the opportunity, and we must create that. And they try to use tokenism method, where they took one of us that's got the future, or they see that's got potentials, they give us a little job, and that job you cannot take care of nobody else. You cannot
Of
bring nobody
course.
else in.
Yes.
So I want to change that. That's the reason I want my community to have a voice. I want to be that voice to inspire all the voices. And when I'm talking about my community, I'm not talking about the Haitian community. I'm talking about all black community because we want blacks. The moment we
Yes.
start thinking about diversity and within the black community, we and we already at the negative. We already at the losing ends because together we are stronger. And I believe in that. I believe one can make a number, but two can make a greater number. So with that mindset, we need to start rewarding our thinking and our learning, and also inspiring others because our last generation from 1990 today, everybody want to be a rapper. Everybody want to be a basketball player. No one want to be a politician. No one want to be an activist because they have so many bad press about people that speak out. No children want to be followed those things. We need to bring back activism. We need to bring back those things because with that we can make the social. If you look at the Soledad brothers, no one want to follow the Soledad brothers because it's risky. They make you scared of your own freedom. And this is the mindset. The only thing we have to scare. That's anyways, that's what I am. I am an activist before everything. And now I'm a candidate for the US Congress in the beautiful state of Florida, District 20. And I'm really want and suggest everybody's help. You can help, and we need that. The campaign is in Florida, but anyone can help anywhere you are.
Right on, right on. Well, we wanted to get some similarities. If you can tell us, what similarities do you see with the Haitian people and the Black Americans, so to speak? What similarities do you see as far as what is the oppression and what is oh, Dr. Rod, did we miss Dr. Rod fall off? All right. Well,
Yeah, he
let's go.
fell off. It's some kind of interference in the internet. He
Always.
come back on, I'll put him back on the stage.
Okay.
Here we
Well, we're
go.
gonna
Here we go.
head right
Yes.
to our.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yes. I didn't
Back.
heard the
He's back.
question. I heard the
He's back.
similarity, and then for some reason it just
Vision
cut
is
off.
back as well.
Oh, okay. Well, we're grateful that you're back on. It just be some connection. Well,
Yeah,
we lost you.
it's an interference in the internet connection. That's all. It's not us.
Okay.
It's
Well,
the
what the
interference.
question was, we asked, what was the similarities that you see between the Haitian struggle now and the Black American struggle?
It's not about similarity. If we say similarity, we're gonna try to define them. It's the same struggle. It's not similarity. It's the
Yes,
same
sir.
fight, same struggle, different ground, different ground. Because we've been pushing for freedom here in the state, and Haiti been pushing for freedom here for up back in their home countries. We've been pushing for equality in the state. In Haiti, we're still fighting a bourgeoisie. We're still crying to have a fair share. The justice is one sided here is the same thing in Haiti. So anybody that's vocal, you either marginalized or executed or assassinated. And the same thing in the state. I don't think we can say a similarity is the same fight on a different
Yes.
ground. That's it. It's the same fight,
Good.
different
Good
ground.
answer. Good answer. Want to see if we had our blowhorn, we'd just be blowing it right now. Well, family, thank you for joining us right here on Black Power Radio, December 23rd. A lot of you are preparing for, hopefully, it's Kwanzaa, but for those who celebrate that traditional stuff, want to wish you a happy holiday, and we're going to bring you some Black Power news before the holiday week begins. So, we're here today with our esteemed guests. We have the Honorable Dr. Rod Joseph, who is a congressional candidate, but more so, a Haitian activist, Haitian American activist, fighting for the accountability for our people and done a lot of work in the last decade for our people. So we're grateful that you're joining us here on Black Power Radio. I want to give a shout out to Busy One Entertainment. Thank you so much for holding us down, B1. So if you have not downloaded the app, download that app, B1 Radio, B1 Entertainment, and then you can listen to us live. So right here, I'm here, Dr. Truth Bay. I am your friendly neighborhood Minister of Justice and Policy Analyst, and I'm right here with my co-host, my sister, Sister from another Mister, General Janae Nzinga. How you doing today, sis?
I'm a little under the weather. Last night we I'm trying to save my voice. What's left of
Yes.
but we had an awesome night in Washington D.C. at We Act Radio, Black Egyptian D.C. passing out toys for tots.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
yeah, we passed out over 14,000 toys.
Good
Okay,
God.
You go, girl.
14,000 toys.
Frontline
She was
soldiers, hit like Mike Tyson.
Lord,
holding it
yes,
down.
Lord, holding it down, for the community. And we had to express to them that, look, we don't really celebrate Christmas, but we support our community. And last night was all about the children.
That's right.
So
That's right. And so
we
we're so
did what
grateful to
we
have
had
you
to do.
here.
Yes.
Yes, and we'll get some updates on how that went as well. And we're going to go right to our host, our national chairman, Sheikh Imam Akbar. Welcome,
Peace,
Akbar.
peace to the brothers and sisters out the east, and hope that you're enjoying this episode of Black Power Radio TV News. It's the most informative network in the universe at this point, and we're doing outreach, and no community is any better than its ability to do uh, skillful and effective Community outreach is the lifeline to any community, nation, and network, a lifeline to your family, and it's your lifeline as an individual. I want to thank Brother Joseph for, again, we've met and talked on many occasions, and we know we must support the strong representation here. But know one thing for a fact, brother and sister. Every scripture, every line of scripture that has ever been revealed by the Almighty God of the world commands you into some form of activism. And even Dr. King, in his weakest form, was asked a question, and it was a pertinent cross-examination question that didn't get a sufficient answer nor a sufficient apology. But he was asked the pertinent question, why did the white man bomb the churches Montgomery and Birmingham, knowing that their baby girls are in that house? And he said he bombed it because you, and he's talking to me and you, brother and sister, that you failed to activate. When I commanded you to activism, I commanded you to blacktivism, I commanded you to give mass protests against what Whitey on the Moon was doing, but you failed to activate. And Almighty God also states in his scripture, not equal are those who would forsake their home in the cause of truth and justice, and in the name of Almighty God of the worlds. And you might say, Almighty God, Allah, subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Most High God, has commanded activism, because not equal are those who remain at home idle and inactive, with those who take the command of God, the command to fight your open enemy and go forth when God has called you forth to check your open enemy in the midst of his peculiar and strange brand of iniquities. You're to check them right in the midst of their iniquity and correct them. You have the inertia, you have the power, you have the authority on the land to check it. And you allow them to get off, like he said, same shit hanging from a different shingle. You must correct them in their immoral behavior. And when you see them on command from horseback and strike the Haitian down with a horse whip, you must force them to condemn it. That's force every leader that's got an asshole pointing to the ground. You should be correcting them in their misbehavior, their bad behavior, their misdeeds. And that's for not equal of those who forsake their home in the cause of truth and justice and go out in the name of Almighty God than with those who remain at home idle and inactive. These are the facts as I know them to be, brother and sister. And if you have better facts and more facts, we welcome you to Black Power Radio. Of course, we know you could have went on to bar mitzvah tonight. I know your nephew's about to have his bar mitzvah tonight. And so those, we have sent 2 carloads over for the bar mitzvah, and those that were going to the Tiger Woods tournament in Augusta, yeah, right there in Augusta, Georgia. Some are just leaving Augusta, South Carolina. But they say they're going to make it in time for the Tiger Woods tournament. We thank those for just giving an ear for a little while here at Black Power Radio. But you are here to stick and stay and not, goddamn it, go away, because we have more news and more views. And we have a lot of non-Jews reports to give tonight. Update on the Black Youth March. Some call it the Black Youth Rally. Some call it the Million Youth March. But we're getting together on the anniversary of Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad and talk about it some more in 12 days after the beginning of the year. Another few days in the Black history, we're going to review the action and the lack of action in the Million Youth March. But again, thanking our guests for just taking away from his extremely busy schedule to be here with us. He could have been at soccer mom practice. He could have made it out to they have the Venus and Serena at the Arthur Ashe tennis courts in Richmond, Virginia, where Arthur Ashe, one of the champions, is from Richmond, Virginia, and he could have been hanging out with Serena and Venus, playing some tournaments in tennis tonight. But he came on here with us tonight on Black Power Radio, and we're so damn glad that you did. And all of those in the dumb phone aisle, don't worry. There are people on the smartphone aisle, number 1. People on the dumb phone aisle are number 2. Don't feel barren alone. aisle 3, we've got Android and Paranoid phones, and you can get in 3 and 4. And anybody that missed all of those, all the above, we got the drop top. The laptops are all on one aisle tonight. Aisle number 7, you can get the drop top, the laptops. If you just got an iPad, you can get in the aisle 8. So we got room for everybody tonight on Black Power Radio. And we're glad that you're here. And we got a lot to talk about because we have so much work to do. And please mute out if you're not speaking. It will help us so much. It's possible to talk together, and uh, we can somehow make 3-part harmony out of talking together and singing together. And we made so many beautiful songs, but it's impossible to keep your sound and your talk going simultaneously and be intelligently understood by the others who are listening to Black Power Radio to gain momentum, to get freedom, and to stop them from striking down the Haitian. Our ambassador, the Honorable Dr. Critical Race Truth Bay, has been working feverishly since day one when we met 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, working on the Haitian relief. Oh, I got to get back to the Haitian relief. I got to work on this. I got my students coming. And people were making mockery of her in the streets of Los Angeles, in the streets of D.C., in the streets of New York or New York City, in the streets in South Carolina, streets of Atlanta. They're making fun of her. She said, I got to go get my Haitian. I got to get my refugee. I got to go get my students. And what did you do? You turned on them like a mangy dog and allowed them to whip no, uh, ride no horseback and take a horse whip and whip my brother. And you say that we going to, oh, you going to, how in the hell are you going to make a place great? A great nation would never allow that to happen to the citizens. And hell, you're going to make something great out of that. A great nation would never do injustice in the form we've seen how Haiti is being treated. It's being led by the Clintons, being led by the Bidens, the Obamas, the
Red
Kennedys,
Cross.
the goddamn, what, who else?
The
The
Red
goddamn,
Cross.
the White Cross, the Red Cross, the Black Cross, they're the goddamn double cross, huh? Donald the Duck Trump family and the Kennedys are leading the pack to
United
mistreat
Way
people in
and the
Haiti.
rest of those
Not
devils.
one of them has said one single syllable to say that an injustice has been done to the Haitian people. We've teamed
Until
up with
now.
Baptist,
Yeah.
the minister, Moise for peace. We tried every goddamn thing else. We've got the Kenya said they're gonna tell you how to get the peace. Jamaica said they're gonna tell Haiti how to get the peace. We want somebody like our brother here that comes live on Black Power Radio. Joseph's not pulling them. He's not talking out of two sides of his mouth. He said, I want to go right in there. I'm gonna train the goddamn police so that we can make some form of peace that he can bring balance to the unbalance that's on Haiti. Is a serious imbalance in Port-au-Prince.
Yes.
Is the most place where the tension is, because some of the places are not catching hell everywhere in Haiti, but they are catching hell in far too many places for us to ignore the criminal neglect that America and Mexico and Brazil and Colombia and name 10 more places from the Puerto Ricans to the goddamn
Dominican
what they call it,
Republic.
Dominican Republic,
Santo
um,
Domingo.
uh, Santo Domingo. We know these for Costa Rica, where we go to vacation in Mexico, they are with the criminal neglect. Because if you haven't spoken against it, you are goddamn it with it. And so we got to speak out tonight to raise the banner for Haiti, for justice in Haiti, by any means necessary. I land my plane, but I got a whole hell of a lot to say to you tonight.
Black power.
Black
Black
power,
power,
black
black
power.
strong, black military,
Tell them
the
again,
black
Chairman.
outcall. Keep
Right
it
on,
strong.
right
Keep
on.
keep up the black youth move, and keep up with our brother Rodney, who came last night. To he didn't have to come like that, but he came to support the black youth. Came to support our minister of justice, and he told you something very important last night. That this Black Power Radio is known all over the world. So don't underestimate the power of Black Power Radio because we're coming for you. If you're doing injustice to Haiti, justice might be slow to move, but justice is sure to move against you if you are practicing injustice against Haiti at this hour. And
Right
there's
on.
power to the young people, Spirit Honorable Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad. Black youth have God on their side at this hour. Assalamu alaikum and black power. Black power.
Ashe. I mean,
A
I mean.
strong
All
black
right.
military to black that call for black power. Thank you so
Black
much
power.
for
All
allowing me
right.
to say those few syllables. Power to the people and black power.
Thank you so much, National Chairman. So, with that being said, we thank you again for tuning in Black Power Radio. We have an exclusive story of just covering the truth about Haiti, a very, very powerful country, but nonetheless, why is it important to know about it? Because Haiti actually is the first civilization for Black liberation. And because of what we stood for, what we fought for in 1804, we have to this day continued to be penalized for that. So today on Black Power Radio, we're going to expose some of the truths so those in our international communities, our allies, knows exactly what the problem is and how we can fix it. It is Rome was not built overnight, but we have to be very clear on the source of the issues and not be afraid because we cannot do anything without a strong black military to black that call. And so we are honored again to have our esteemed guest, Dr. Rod Joseph, and we also have Reverend Daniel Ulysses from the Haitian Republican Party. And we are so grateful to have you here with us this evening. Reverend Daniel Ulysses, how are you? Welcome to Black Power Radio. Reverend Daniel Ulysses. Right now, he's doing a double duty meeting right now, so he's back and forth. But
Yes,
nonetheless,
yes, yes. I'm a pleasure to be here. I bless you, and I'm happy to be here. So, Black Power, power to the people. Have all these distinguished men and women who dedicate their time for the survival of our race. I'm glad to be here, and I'll be more than happy to come back later. And I'm glad Brother Doctor Joseph is here.
yes.
Is exemplary man, a very dynamic young man who dedicated his life to service, and I'll be glad to talk more later.
Yes. So, well, if you can't chime in now, we actually wanted to know your opinion on the situation with Haiti. If you could give listening audience a synopsis on what's really happening with Haiti and what points of action we need for the community to know about to assist.
Well, what we really need is what we're doing today to expose the culprit people, as I said eloquently earlier, for many years, since 1915, when the Woodrow Wilson, little racist little man, and who came, a gangster, who came and occupied Haiti, who stole the money from Citibank, who occupied Haiti for 34 years. But before that, since our independence, the white supremacists never gave us a chance. After our independence, the gangsters, the pirate from France who forced Haiti to pay for independence, and the big part of France and the United States, the purchase of the Louisiana Purchase, where France has to sell the United States. That's why the United States becomes huge, becomes such a big nation because of the Louisiana Purchase, and our contribution from the days and when you have people like Dr. Rogers and million thousand of Haitian American in the military, our contribution back to 1776 at the Battle of Savannah, Georgia, where Haitian
Hmm.
fought. So we Haitians
Yes.
been around, but the white suppressors, the criminal, the gangsters, they never gave Haiti a chance. You see what they've done. And I tell people every day to understand what's going on in Haiti, we have to look at the United States, where African American people were born in this country, in south side of LA and many, Chicago and many places where black people live, and the way they treat them. And they give immigrant from white country, other country, more privilege than black. And you can see even some of our veterans coming back from service, they don't have a place to stay. The black been mistreated in this country, and the way we have the elite, the Soros and all those big names and who were born in other countries, they come here and they are the one to control the wealth, and they make decisions. The Black Wall Street, black prominent black, they destroy, they bomb the Black Wall Street, they bomb black churches, white, a Christian, a bomb black church. It's a long story of oppression and injustice, of crime by the white supremacists until George. Floyd, and recently another black man get killed in Georgia. Everywhere we turn. So this is injustice. So now what you see in Haiti is a black country who liberate themselves, and they never wanted us to be an example. As you know, many prominent African American like Frederick Douglass and Du Bois and E.W. Du Bois and so many African American, James Weldon Johnson, and many others, intellectuals, scholars who went to Haiti. In Harlem Renaissance, the relationship between Haitians and blacks was big, huge, a lot of, and then over the years, they resented and they keep on oppressing Haiti. Now we've been going through a number of things. Say recently, in 1915, for 34 years, the U.S. occupied Haiti. They changed every goddamn thing. So from
Mm-hmm.
34, and we suffered more under the Democrats than the Republican, truth be told. Now, you can say both sides, Republican and Democrat, but in the case of the Democrats, Haiti have been affected more by these demons because,
Yes.
many of them are involved in pedophilias and organ trafficking and you
Yes.
name it.
You better
So
preach.
people are here, but you can Google Calico Beach sex trafficking. You can Google it and see what is being going on in Haiti. Grown American white men go to Haiti and abuse kids and raping kids. And there's the case of dog Perlitz and a number of
Mm-hmm.
people go to Haiti and abuse our kids. Is the way to destroy the black community because blacks were family oriented. Even back in the day of slavery, prominent black professional and what we see says 34, and then the U.S. never gave a chance, gave us a chance from the United States, Canada, and France, all these powers coming together, moving forward until this man, sleazy Bill and Hillary, this couple, my God, and they came to Haiti for their honeymoon against, sponsored by Citibank. And
Mm-hmm.
Citibank, actually, a group of Haitians are suing Citibank. Nobody should put their money in Citibank. I mean,
That's right.
for
Take it
what
out.
the different thing. We need to remove all our money and have them pay back. Now, from Citibank, who financed help Clinton and this man, the way he grew up in poverty and misery, and playing saxophone and going to school, he managed whatever to become president and rich and so forth. So he went to Haiti, and ever since this man went to Haiti, and Haiti has been the worst off because and being president and his involvement. Fast forward to Barack Obama, first black president. Although
Well,
I voted,
before we go to Barack, let's stay on the Clintons for example,
sure,
because we have to really explain the damage that this particular couple has done
yes,
in Haiti. So
yeah,
let's start off with
yeah.
the Haiti
Back to
earthquake,
the Clinton.
and then the
The
rice
New
transport.
York,
Let's explain that, please.
the New York Times and many other public, there are hundreds of video and documentary about what they done to Haiti and how they destroyed the army. Now they pretend it was President Aristide, but it was Clinton because he had a vision. He wanted the country to be weak. And Clinton also not only destroyed the rice, but this man's been involved in Haiti for many, many years. And on there's two terms, and Barack Obama appointed his wife as she was Secretary of State, and Clinton
That's
was the one.
right.
Haiti. Reconstruction, billions of dollars were raised by the Clinton Foundation.
Mm-hmm.
Money disappeared, they scrambled the money, nothing was done, the Red Cross. So they enjoy, these are people who enjoy oppressing. And that's the thing about the Democrats. But you can say, hey, the Republicans don't care, they don't give a damn, they don't really oppress, they don't care about you, whatever you want to say. But the Democrats are supposed to be, close, or every black man is a Democrat,
Mm-hmm.
and the Clinton came there and they've been running this country. Now, remember, since 1989 and 90, you have the coup d'etat and where they overthrew Aristide, where the
We.
Clinton forced Aristide to return the deal they made. But these people, and I pray and I hope they repent because we know evil men and women will go straight to hell. And I say it every day that I hope and pray before they go to their grave, they repent for what they've done. Now, Bill, he confessed for what he did to Haiti. His funny voice and he regret what he did to Haiti, and all the money they raised create sweatshops and they've been involved, directly involved. No American president, no American have given a bad name to American politician than these two people. Now in Haiti, they involve in millions of dollars, and they use all their power. You can imagine a woman Secretary of State and a husband special envoy to Haiti, all the money collected all over the world. You can't trust those black. You can't trust me. I'm an old former president. I'm white. You can't trust those black. And they raise all the money. Nothing was done, and until today. So they create more damage. And people need to understand Hillary's brother got a contract to extract gold in Haiti, but
That's right.
Hillary's brother, at the gold, and they use their power, their connection, being president and Secretary of State to to do all kind of damages in Haiti, and people, it was a pay per play. You give money to the Clinton Foundation, you get contract, you get money. So they use their influence to do all the things in Haiti. And today, before we need to know what we're going to today is the remnant, and part of the political insecurity also in Haiti is to cover their track, okay, for what they've done, and they are involved in this situation. So there will be never justice, and they impose a drug addict as president. It was a
Yes,
man
sir.
who was then saying was on crack, and Clinton imposed this man so they can destroy the society, because these people don't care about society, like parent, husband and wife, and they had a deranged man as president of Haiti, and the damage begun. And we move forward after this president that they imposed until another president, Jovenel Moise, who was assassinated. A man was murdered in Haiti, and some kind of
Yes.
we know the role of our ABC organization, the alphabet. We call them, the role they play in killing this president, and we know what is going on in Haiti today. All the massacres is
That's what
because
we're just stating. We were just
yeah,
stating Karen Jean Pierre is part of the Alphabet
uh,
uh,
of
Society, and yet she is the current press secretary
yeah, yeah.
for the Biden administration.
No,
So
Biden.
before you continue, Revenue Nieces, I want to see if we can play a clip of some of the things you just spoken of.
Yeah.
Let's see if the audio is good. We had some technical issues, but if it's not, then we just return back to the questions. But let's listen to this clip right here.
Why don't you give back the money? I think it would be a great gesture. Well, because she takes a tremendous amount of money, and you take a look at the people of Haiti, because what's happened in Haiti with the Clinton Foundation is a
Family, can you hear that?
Yes, very
Yes,
clear.
yes, we can. Loud and clear.
Okay.
Why don't you give back the money? I think it would be a great gesture. Well, because she takes a tremendous amount of money, and you take a look at the people of Haiti, because what's happened in Haiti with the Clinton Foundation is a disgrace. And you know it, and they know it, and everybody knows
Secretary
it.
Well, Clinton. Very quickly, when it comes to Haiti, Haiti is the poorest country in our hemisphere. The earthquake and the hurricanes, it has devastated Haiti. Bill and I have been involved in trying to help Haiti for many years. The Clinton Foundation raised $30 million to help Haiti after the catastrophic earthquake, all of the terrible problems the people there had. We've done things to help small businesses and agriculture.
Thank you, my fellow Democrats. Thank you, my fellow Americans.
We've done things to help small businesses and agriculture.
2010, former President Clinton publicly apologized for forcing Haiti to drop tariffs on imported subsidized U.S. rice during his time in office. The policy wiped out Haitian rice farming, seriously damaging Haiti's ability to be self-sufficient. This is the president apologizing at a hearing before the Senate Foreign Relations Committee. At the time, he was the UN special envoy to Haiti.
We rich countries that produce a lot of food should sell it to poor countries and relieve them of the burden of producing their own food. So thank goodness they can lead directly into the industrial era. It has not worked.
No shit.
It's maybe been good for some of my farmers in Arkansas, but it has not worked. It was a mistake.
There's no reason why Haiti should be importing rice. The rice grown in Haiti is much healthier. Ever since this rice has been coming in, there have been diabetes epidemics. People didn't used to have that much diabetes. This is the worst thing that could have happened to Haiti.
Bill and I have been involved in trying to help Haiti for many years. We've done things to help small businesses and agriculture.
It was a mistake.
Greetings, beloved. My name is Dr. Critical Truth Bay from the Hip Hop Fraternity, who wants to bring you something special today concerning Haiti. Bonjour.
Okay, so we can play some of that afterwards, but let's talk about several things that we just thought here. Now, you were just discussing the issues with the rice production in Haiti. Yes.
Yes.
So how do we bounce back from the devastation from the Clintons?
We after the earthquake, back to the Clinton, they made deal with our neighbors, so Haiti can become a recipient. Another word, to destroy our economy, so we can import, not only importing rice from their client people who support their effort with help in Arkansas. They're also making deals to destroy the Haitian economy. They're not helping either through USAID and every effort. Now, we must bring to your attention not only they destroyed the rice and everything else, and the poor farmer is oversee every deal transaction of the Clinton in Haiti. They also destroy all our institution, the health system. Billions of dollars flow to poor farmers. Zombie la santé. These gangsters destroy all our structures in Haiti. They destroy slowly from our military offices, and you have all those NGOs running the countries like saviors. They're supposed to be saviors. So this is what's going on. People need to understand what's going on in Haiti. And furthermore, they rarely encourage prominent African American to get involved. It's all their little white friends, and many of whom are involved in organ trafficking and all kind of criminal activities. They're running every goddamn thing in Haiti. People need to know the truth. That's exactly. God bless Dr. Trubay, for your work you do, for your commitment. Bless all of you who are here, who care about this, what's going on in Haiti. You need to know the Clinton, these people. And can I also...
They need to be under the jail. I bet you need to be under the jail, these people.
Yeah, that is why I involved with the Republican Party, because I understand...
Global criminals.
Yeah, I understand that President Trump, you heard the statement he made. He understands, he knows, everybody knows what the Clinton has been doing in Haiti. Again, what we see going on today, they are involved, they're directly involved. They don't want to be sending those special envoyed U.S. ambassadors, corrupt, wicked, corrupt people. And they send all those wrong agents. I mean, we got guys who are running offices, even the CIA office in Haiti. I mean, telling you straight up, I don't beat around the bush. You can see the work they were doing and their involvement in all kind of, some of them were expelled out of Haiti. They use our institution to oppress Black, to kill people in Haiti. They pay men like Toto Constant with FRAP, criminal organization who are killing Haitians. Today, we need to understand, this is why I partner with the Republican Party. This is why I partner, and President Trump wanted to do something. So what did they do? They used top lobbyists to block so President Trump not to really be able to do anything. So this is why this time is going to be different. We want to make sure they understand, and Republican, every American, I invite African American, I invite everyone to really understand and listen and get involved. We need to change this mindset. these people taking land. And many of the criminal activities in Haiti also is because some of these people want to take the people of their land, just like
That's right.
they bombing in the Middle East, where they're killing the people living in their land. In Haiti, they do the same goddamn thing. They send guns. They're paying those terrorists in Haiti to terrorize Africa, the blacks, Haitian, so they can take their land. And they impose this kind of corrupt, evil ambassador. This is why we need people like Rod Joseph. We need Haitian American like yourself, Dr. Toby, and all the prominent blacks, all the people can trust, who care about humanity, to represent the United States. Look what they did to Gaddafi, who was doing great things for his country. They killed the man, and they have slavery. See, this is the same thing that is going on. As concerned American citizen, I'm 100% 100% American. I care about this country. This is why we fight to have American to protect what's going on, because we have corrupt people like the Clinton who give a bad name to the United States. There are other people who can do a better job. Now, what we need to understand today, the situation in Haiti, President Trump has an opportunity. We need to lobby, we need to push to explain to the American public, find ways to let the word out, to buy insertion in the newspaper, to really expose what is going on, the criminal activity, to expose the role of the Clinton, and to find ways to sue them, to sue them for what they've done, the money they raise and the kind of activities, again, the criminal activity in Haiti, the rape, the abuse. The gangs in Haiti are supported by people who are exploiting our resources. They the one involved, road agent working at our embassy, a deep state. People are supposed to be running the U.S. government. They're doing everything overseas, things that are illegal. When we have, we were supposed to be EA agent in Haiti on the ground who are so corrupt. Our own American people were supposed to be decent when they go to Haiti, many of whom are involved in illegal activity. We need to expose them. We need to hold them accountable. We need to change. You need to have an eye on Haiti to demand investigation, to demand an audit at the U.S. Embassy. What is going on? What are these people doing? Where do the guns come from? How do they ship all those sophisticated weapons into Haiti? So this is what
Right.
we need to
Bang.
find.
Let's put a pin on that, Reverend Ulysses. Let's put a pin on that, because we definitely want to discuss the arms, the violence, the guns that have been shipped there. And we want to talk a little bit about Jimmy Cherizier as well, because Jimmy Cherizier, unfortunately, has been the main person in the media, in the U.S. media. I find it very surprising when you look at some of these reports, when you go to see the mass media going to Haiti. A lot of them are unfazed, because a lot of that is orchestrated in order to put Jimmy in a certain light. So I'm going to play a clip, but first and foremost, family, I want to share something with you first and foremost as to why a lot of the confusion is not being clarified, because again, people make money off of the destructions from situations like Haiti. But let's talk about the source of why Haiti is getting all its flack. So here we have a sample of the Haitian Constitution. This is the actual original Constitution of 1805, a year after Haiti became a country. There was a constitution prior to this, but this was the actual official constitution that was launched by Christophe, Clairvaux, Jean-Jacques Dessalines, Ambrose as well. But I want to go to focus on Article 9. There's about 52 articles in the original Constitution of 1805. Now, family, if you look at Article 12, and here on the screen, you see this here highlighting? It says, no white man whatsoever, nation he may be, shall put his foot on this territory with a title of master or proprietor, neither shall he in the future acquire any property where therein. This is the reason why Woodrow Wilson, and as Reverend Hughes, he's mentioned that they invaded Haiti in 1915 and demanded that this clause, this specific clause that I'm showing you today, family, that they We're demanded to remove this clause from the Constitution. And the Haitian parliament at that time not only refused to do so, but they were killed because they refused to do so. And ever since then, the gold, the monies that was in the Haitian bank at the time was taken, and that's what financed a lot of the U.S. interests. And ever since then, the United States and France and whoever, whatever powers that wanted to be, revised the Haitian Constitution, and now that's what you have in 2024 is a constitution that is not originally from the Haitians themselves. So this is a small fun fact of what we want you to know as to how to help Haiti is to know the Constitution. That's the same issues that we have here as descendants of slaves that we don't have as chattel slaves, that we don't have a legislation to cover us. No anti-Black hate crime bill, nothing. They want to give us tokenism. They want to give us identity politics. They want to say we want to do another study when it comes to reparations, but every other group, the Japanese internment camp survivors, even the slave owners, at the time they set us free, they were given $300 for every slave they released in 1850. So you mean to tell me in 2024 that we still don't get it as to because we're not unified as one people, that they're going to continue to say, well, we'll think about it or we'll do something different. No, we can't afford that any longer, family. That's why politics is important for us to get involved, to know even a little bit in your area that you live in. You don't have to know about international politics yet, but the little that information we give, especially on forums like Black Power Radio, is there specifically so that you can be in the know. We cannot continue to be ignorant in that fashion. So I did have a question for you prior to that, but I did want to play one more clip so that people can get an understanding if they have not seen or heard of Jimmy Cherizier Barbecue, that they know who he is. And cue up that video, please. 1 second. While we get into that. Hold on, family. Okay, here we go. And then we're going to go right back to you, Reverend Ulysses, and then we're going to finish up with our honored guest as well, Dr. Rod Joseph, to chime in on his opinions on what we need to do to move forward.
The one talking. Jimmy Cherizier, better known as Barbecue, narrowly escaped an ambush by Kenyan police at his stronghold in Haiti. Stick around as we break this down into 3 gripping subtopics you won't want to miss. Picture this. Sunday night in Haiti's Baz Delmas neighborhood, known as the heart of Barbecue's operations. This stronghold became ground zero for a surprise raid led by an international police contingent spearheaded by Kenya, working alongside the Haiti National Police under the Multinational Security Support MSS mission. Barbecue, the infamous leader of the Viv Ansanem gang, a name meaning living together, fighting united, was caught off guard. His base was attacked and ultimately demolished in this bold operation. Vehicles used in gang activities were seized, and even an excavator meant to block intruders was recovered. Despite the chaos, Barbecue managed to flee, leaving behind the remnants of his fortress and his militia. But here's the burning question. How did this raid come about, and what does it say about Kenya's role in Haiti? Here's where technology takes center stage. In the days leading up to Sunday night's ambush, drone surveillance played a crucial role. These high-tech eyes in the sky meticulously tracked Jimmy Cherizier's movements and those of his gang. As the ambush unfolded, the drones captured Barbecue, and a number of his gang members making a narrow escape, evading the police operation at the last minute. Interestingly, this wasn't the first attempt to corner the gang leader in Baz Delmas. Just 3 days earlier, another ambush was launched in the same area. Although the first mission saw the officers retreat, it wasn't in vain. The terrain was carefully studied, and the gang's vast operation zones were mapped out, laying the groundwork for the follow-up raid. On Monday, MSS Mission Commander Mr. Godfrey Otunga confirmed the success of Sunday's operation. His words resonated with determination. We are committed to dismantling gang networks, restoring stability, and supporting Haiti in its journey toward a secure and democratic future. This mission is resolute, and we will not relent until the perpetrators are brought to justice. This raises an important question. Can these tactical operations, combined with Kenyan leadership, turn the tide against gang violence in Haiti?
All right, we're going to stop right there. You can actually watch the full broadcast. I'm going to put it in the chat. So let's talk about it. What is the real deal? What's the... Let me remove this from the... Okay, thank you.
Oh,
what is the real deal? Do you believe this broadcast that just happened?
No, not at all. See, I am very careful about what I said because I understand this is deja vu. What is going on right now? If they wanted, they got Bin Laden where he was. They caught all people, the most notorious people, wherever they hide. They can get them when they want to. These guys playing a double game. I don't know all the time. Dr. Rode and other people can say more, but personally, from my experience, it's if they wanted to do something, they would have. They're playing games, and also they don't train or equip the military. They want people to depend on foreign troops, but they giving money, hundreds of millions of dollars. It would be cheaper to train the Haitian army. It would be cheaper to have Haitian American trained. These gangsters, modern day bandits from the United States, big people who are selling guns and who are exploiting our resources, paying lobbyists. They're the one playing this game, and the media has their own network, and it's a very complex situation. We don't want to go into detail, but we're not stupid. We know what is going on. They're playing game. It's cheaper. How do you explain you paying a Haitian police officer $150, and you're paying the Kenyan $1,200 or $1,500? Is that the deal that was made by the Biden, the demon Christ, to give money? I mean, this is a bunch of corrupt people playing games. They all need to go wherever they go. We're not stupid. We understand the activities we train. We had the CIA in Haiti has men like Toto Constant, FRAP, terrorist group. We finance, we support this kind of activity to destroy Black folks. We've done it before. This is deja vu. Before they have the FRAP, now they have the gang. And this sorry woman came to Haiti, and they the one who federate to bring the so-called gang to arm them to destroy our people. Okay, so it's clear these people need to wake up. They need to repent. They all gonna burn hell. They are freaking evil people who are killing our people. They don't want to give the guns. They're playing game. If they help, and this is why President Trump at this time is not going to be business as usual. He knows what is going on. He has intelligence. He understands. And the lobbyists, we cannot afford another failure in Haiti. What is going on is deals that are made by the Clinton and the Obama. Poor Biden doesn't even know what time it is. He's not running. He hasn't, but this man he doesn't know what time it is. So those people who have big interests are still running things in Haiti. Okay, so in this situation, what we demand, those of us living in the diaspora, we want to put an end to this, to expose what is going on. We have too many competent Haitian Americans who train the Kenyans. We have Haitian American soldiers, the finest in the Army, in the Navy, in the Air Force, in the intelligence, every goddamn place in the United States, and send goddamn Kenyans to Haiti who can speak. And you see the French going to pay $200 million go to, man, these people need to go to wherever they need to go. This is ridiculous.
Well, thank you.
Wrong. What they're doing in Haiti is wrong. The French, the Canadians, why don't they stop this goddamn core group? For those of you who don't understand, it's a bunch of gangsters, white supremacists, evil people who are stealing all our resources. Again, let's go back to the Clinton, who playing a major role having this factory in Haiti, a land that was supposed to grow food. He put a factory there, okay, and paying people slave wage, and everything has to go to their Clinton. These are evil, wicked people, hurting our people, and everyone has a deal with. This is why this election now, 2024, the victory against evil, against all the Democrats, again, it's more than what you think. Okay, so we need to expose these people. It's a big blow for the Republican Party. It's a big responsibility for President Trump and the Republican, because even more African American understand the game. More blacks voted this time. So we moving away from the Democrats, because wherever they go, they cause destruction, a war, and causing headache. Okay, that's all they've been doing, war after war. Look what's going on under Biden, under these people. It's a group of gangsters that are running this country and creating activities hurting and harming blacks, both here in the United States and abroad. So at this time, we demand that Haitian American, blacks, all the people get together, and we demand that we will fight to have our own solution. We are not going to sit back and let the big lobbyists, the same people who are overseeing the interests of the Clinton and all those people, to pay lobby and to block the Haitian situation. So what we need to understand, the same thing will happen under the new Trump administration, where lobbyists, the same people who are sanctioned selling guns, the same people, they will pay money and they will put the Haitian dossier in the bag. But the hell no, that's not going to happen. We're going to be a forefront pushing the Haitian agenda, because
And
what is
that's why
going on
we're
in Haiti
bringing on.
is wrong. What is going on in
Yes,
Haiti
sir.
is wrong.
That's
We are going
why.
to sit back. We want to have people like you, Dr. We want people like you to be involved. We want people like Dr. Rod. We need to be at the table. We are 100% American, 100% Haitian. We care about this country. We cannot sit back like the Clinton and all these evil people destroying. In fact, they give good American citizen, they give a bad name. Look at the woman, the evil, wicked woman, lying to the nation. No wonder she lost the election. She will never make it. That old
Yeah, well,
wicked
they
Hillary
almost.
Clinton.
No, Kamala. We're talking about Kamala, sir.
That's another one.
Camel toe Harris. Camel toe Harris. So with that
Another
being
one.
said, yeah, they almost tried to pitch her
These
trust
people.
and belief. So this is why it's important that we have these discussions on Black Power Radio, so we can be clear on the point of action that our people need to go. Do not listen to majority of the mainstream media. You've got to listen to what's really boots on the ground, to our guests who are on the field, to give you live and real-time information. So we thank you so much again, Reverend Ulysses. We actually also want to pivot to Dr. Rod Joseph. If you look on the screen, that he is actually running for Congress. And again, a prominent voice in the Haitian American community, and speaking out on the corruption from the rooter to the tutor. But Rod Joseph, can you tell us exactly your points on how we move forward? And based on what you heard, let's hear your opinion on what we need to do as a people.
Yeah, moving forward is we have to resolve a problem by us and with us. Since 1991 to date, Haiti has spent over $11 billion in insecurity. That's the only country that spends much more money than any country on earth that don't even have an army. Via the United Nations. Um, the United Nations have about over 10,000 cases of minor exploitation when it comes to sexual victim, rape, and as kids as young as 6 years old was bought by UN soldiers, the Canadian, the Uruguayan, the Chilean, and they whip those kids. And that's why now we have a very vivid group of young, effeminated men, emasculated men that's been the victim of the violence, sexual violence. Now, because of the shame is too, but they all become openly in a society that was a taboo just a few years ago. Now, the way out, no longer a young woman prostituted on the street. They have next to them a young man. This is not a normal for our country. All this part of the social disturbance. We cannot just address the security issue without addressing the social, the mechanism. When you have a fever, you don't go to doctor to treat the fever. You go as a fever is a symptom based off of an infection. We need to identify the infection to have the proper medication for it. We cannot keep pumping money at the United Nations. That's a vessel that's
Right.
washing money, cleaning money. And I guess it's time. Every black man and woman on earth to make it a SOS. This is the time we stop talking. We start acting. Because say we're strong, we together, those are beautiful words. I can write a poetry about it. Let's act on the ground. Let's go. We cannot let Haiti become a failed state.
That's
We
right.
cannot because we are not a poor country. We are the impoverished country. They make
Yes.
us poor. And we still suffer from what they did to us. People think it's 1915. They never left. My
Right.
generation born within the realms of the occupations. It's just a mild mannerism and where they put a face to lead, while they loot all our belonging, all our resources. I think it's time. I do believe there's approach those at the same time those gang members I acknowledge they are victims of the system, but at the same time, as a military man, if you have a cancer in one leg, you don't let it spread to the rest of the body. Because some of these guys know they must be stopped by any means necessary. If by mean neutralize them, that's what we do. Then we can say a prayer for them after because some infection you cannot let it go. And when you got a fungus, sometimes the fungus is outgo the host. We cannot let that happen because we can still save Haiti. Lastly, since 1991, we lost a generation. 1991, I was the last generation that have a full year of school. I was the last generation that have seen normalcy as children. And today, if what you see is what shape you as a human, as a leader, as society, Haiti should have only produced gangsters, terrorism, because that's what we know. There's 1 in 3 children in Haiti know somebody that been raped. 1 in 2 children know somebody that been assassinated. 1 in 2 children in Haiti witness somebody that been murdered. So with that say, we have a society to rescue. We cannot stay perplexed or complex, and time to act is now.
Absolutely. The time to act is right now, family. And so just a few tidbits as we said to identify the source of why Haiti is going through what it's going through. So one of the things that people may not mention is the fact that Haiti is full of resources, and one of them is iridium. So let me pull up the screen so you guys can see what exactly is iridium and why is that so important to know why we need to protect Haiti and its interest. So here on the screen, as you see, this is what iridium may look like in its raw form. It is a chemical element. It's also the atomic number for 77. It is something, it's a material that is utilized in cell phones, a lot of aluminum products. And Haiti is the second largest producer of iridium. And this is why you have people setting up shop in Haiti in the form of NGOs. The Haitian earthquake particularly opened up the doors for all these foreign entities to so-called do rescue and relief in that name, but instead of doing that, they
Pillaging.
actually they actually set up shop near the mining fields and started robbing and raping the natural resources there. See, Haiti is plentiful of resources. So
Pillaging.
there's still quite a bit left of natural resources there, plentiful. But the people, the African nation of Haiti, The 99% of the population of Haiti is about 12 million people in Haiti. The African portion of that population are the ones that they want to extinct. So you have it from Grand Blanc, Tigre Blanc. You'd have the French. You have the sons and daughters of the Canadians and the French and the Spanish, the Dominican Republic. They all have a special interest to destroy the African nation of Haiti. And that's what we want you to be very clear, family, on why it's important for us to unify and understand that we must represent all of the African diaspora, because even though Africa, or Akibilan, as its original name is, where we derived from and went and landed in different parts of the world, we still have the same trauma, the same slavery history. And we have to identify it, find the solutions, and no more dialogue. It's about action. And so, Dr. Rod, can you tell us what the future beholds in 2025 for Haitians and Haitian Americans alike?
2025, we try to get, I call it the reset year. This is the year we reset everything. In my generation, we are the generation that's not giving excuses, taking or making excuses. We put ourselves deep in the battle, and we're gonna fight administratively on the ground and on the street. We're gonna do anything we can to really uplifting our youth and our people in our country. So we need all the help. So this year, this is the time we should get the exercise of return of Haiti to everybody that's in the. You've been fighting this system in the U.S. If you never have any avail, any victory, any satisfactory, bring your experience to Haiti. Let's come to the Haiti. Go to any of the countryside. Start helping because
Yes.
we been is been ravaged. We have a lack of knowledge, lack of experience and professionalism. I think we in the diaspora can be that void that can put a break to corruption. Our biggest problem is corruption and puppets. We have
Mm-hmm.
puppets that scared of the white man. They see the shadow of the white man in their sleep. They don't know how to act. They lose their soul. Those are the people that's stealing money from Haiti and come and deposit them in Miami and New York. We
Yes.
must work together to hold them accountable, and also the U.S. government, just as
Mm-hmm.
Mexico did, doing right now for a third time. Everybody that died, the bullets that come from the U.S., they
Mm-hmm.
sue in the U.S. So we must start using every ground, every aspect possible for us to free Haiti of the shackles of the United States.
Right on, right on. And if you want to join, if you want more information, that put in the chat, Rod Joseph for Congress.com, Rod Joseph for Congress.com. Please log on and to show your support for Dr. Rod Joseph, who not only is standing in the gaps for Haitian in Haiti, but for Haitian Americans and the African diaspora in general. But first and foremost, we have to be transparent on what the issues are. So again, we're so grateful to our listening audience listening tonight on Black Power Radio on the real truth about what's happening with Haiti. Dr. Rod, can you tell anyone that if they want to contact you, or how can they do so to support the efforts of what we're doing as a nation?
Yes. So anybody that's if you want to support the campaign, you can go to www.rodjosephforcongress.com. You can donate 5, 10, $20, whatever you have. We have a Zelle also. That's 754-303-3625. And you can donate as many as our maximum donation is 3,300. And it'd be good if I would be happy and proud if I can be fully funded by our people because we don't have any interest money and special interest money for us to be defending our causes. And it's not just about a community. Like I said, we one community. The moment we start dividing between us, that's when we're weakening ourselves and our strength. I think one community is one black, and that's the way it will be. And my goal is to empower the young black men and women for us to be changing the status quo in Congress and the Senate, to challenging the establishment, for us to run for office, raising money, we bring one in and we filter five in. So that's my goal, that's my objective.
Sorry, I was muted. Right on with that. So I'm going to play a little clip because some people's like, oh, you're Haitian? I was like, yes, I am Haitian. And I'm very proud to be so. So I did in the Haiti papers was just a little synopsis on some of the issues with Haiti. I put this out a couple of months ago. And I'm just going to play this about two or 3 minutes. And then we're going to go right back for our closing comments with Reverend Daniel Ulysses from the Haitian Republican Party and our honored guest, Dr. Rod Joseph.
Bonjour. Non, moi c'est Dr. Critical Truth Bay, moi c'est un analyste politique. Nouvelle sous 1789, c'est Déclaration droits de l'homme qui inspirait pour y réclamer droit. La date 14 août 1791, esclaves étaient rassemblés dans Bois Caïman pour déclaration liberté. Doudi Bookman avec frère Cécile Fatima, ils ont professé liberté. 13 ans. Déclaration d'indépendance haïtienne était proclamée le 1er janvier 1804 dans la ville Gonaïve avec Jean-Jacques Dessalines, nous avons fini pour la liberté Haïti. Mais tout ça n'a pas fait s'il n'a pas commencé avec une date, le 14 août. Le 14 août est tellement spécial. Le 14 août, dans tout Haïti, 2024, famille ont campé ensemble pour y avoir nos espoirs, marche pour la paix, pour nettoyer le pays, pour changer le pays, pour bailler pouvoir avec les jeunes.
Dans nos plateformes AFACOV, nous avons fait la presse, parler, écrit, télévisé et médias en ligne. Nous profitons de saluer CPT avec le gouvernement, et spécialement le Premier ministre. Je dis que c'est un plaisir pour nous, plateforme AFACOV, à viser l'autre organisation femmes qui mettent tête ensemble pour nous demander la paix et la sécurité sur tout le territoire.
All right. Well, family, that was just a snippet of August 14th, which is a very significant day for Haiti because it was the day that freedom came. It's called the Ceremony of the Trees, also known as Bois Caïman. And on the 14th of August in 1791, that is where the Africans fought and successfully won for their freedom. It didn't take overnight, but 13 years later, 1804, Haiti became the first free Black republic. And because of it, we must honor and support, especially the youth and the women in Haiti. There has been only one president, female president in Haiti. And I honestly believe that female presidents is a little overran. It should be ran by a male, but that's just my opinion. I know some people are going to come after me and say, hey, women, we can do anything. And no, it is a certain order in the world where women, as a president, vice president maybe, but president should always be the male figure. We're head of the table where God has created the man to be ahead of the table, which is why we have to have righteous men in the front to direct and lead the nation. Now, Ashe. So, Eartha Pascal Chuyo, can you tell us a little bit about the significance of her role? Only for 11 months, she was the first female president of Haiti, even though it was adjunct. But nonetheless, it was a forgotten history because a lot of people didn't even know that Haiti did have a female president at one point in time. So if you could chime on in, Dr. Rod or Ulysses, your opinion on that and some closing comments to our listening audience. I'm going to start off with you, Reverend Daniel Ulysses, and then Dr. Rod Joseph. Well, I don't know if Daniel Ulysses is available.
I can chime in while he's coming up.
Yes, sir.
And before the women rights movement of 1920s, all the way to 1956, Haiti was already still today the women disparity and in the U.S. still a fight. In Haiti, we have women play major role in our independence. And the U.S. history is a folklore. They refer to as women as a folklore because women were still property. Even women play a very major role in the U.S. independence. But in our country, women take their places as equal as men, fighting amongst men and side by side with men. We were
Sure did.
the
Sure did.
first countries that have women in high places in high authority. But Ethiopia was the new down post within the Cold War, where women were still considered lesser than men. We revolutionized that. We put a woman as president. And prior to that, we have many women in high ranking in the military, or military was the only military in the world that have women serving in high ranking. And we have women in high ranking officers. So we always be the beacon of what is right. When it comes to just right, Haiti always set the pace for the rest of the world to follow. So
Right.
that's not only for Haitian, but he's always inspired for every black people everywhere because when it comes to empowerment, it doesn't lie within color line or any ethnicity. Empowerment is a disease that once it's affected you, you were is we were born to share it and to make sure you spread it. So that's what we're lacking today. A young girl and woman, or a young woman, they shaking their bodies half naked on social media. They think this is they for the likes, but what they don't realize, we dehumanize them and also demoralize them, and that's when you don't have nothing to stand for, you fall for anything.
That's right. And we're talking about our twerking nation. So, to our young black women who are Meg the Stallion fans, no shade to some of their music, but we definitely got to change the trajectory of how women are being portrayed in the media and uplift and teach, especially people like Eartha Pascal Trujillo, who did something very historical. There's so many great women out there that have done revolutionary work. And again, mainstream media like BET, which is supposed to be Black Entertainment Television, which is everything but, they don't want to show or they don't even view positive, influential shows to really teach our people. So we also, again, got to start from the very beginning. So with that being said, Reverend Daniel Ulysses, I don't know if you're back to give some of your closing comments moving forward.
It's black entertainment from a white perspective.
Yes, and so we have to be very mindful of that, which is why we have to urge and support our Black journalists. Mumia Abdul Jamal, who has been behind the walls over 42 years, is probably one of the most prolific journalists, speaking truth to power, even while he was wrongfully locked up to this very day. And it's people like that that we need to have Trump pardon and let free, because he has influenced so many young people in journalism just behind the walls. So free Mumia is always going to be in the tip of our tongues, as well as H. Rap Brown, just a few notables of Black inspired people who are still living today. So before we go to back to our host, Sheikh Imam Akbar, join us next week. Next week will be our last two shows of the year. It'll be an end of the year spectacular. We're going to give you all the history of Black Power news within 2 days. So don't miss it on December 28th and 29th of next week. We also are going to follow up. We did bring up the news of one of beloved youth, Paris Dismukes, that was actually killed 2 years ago, and still the state of Ohio has been trying to sweep his murder under the rug. And so we're so grateful his father, Barry Cobb, who actually is the producer and director of Busy One Entertainment. We want to pay homage to you. We did have Jordan, his sister, that came on the show, as well as the family members, to speak about Paris's murder, and that how closure is not being done yet. So we are going to bring some updates on how we are to move forward and bring justice, not only to Paris's family, but towards his legacy as well. So we give honor and praise to you, Paris, and I know your spirit is here with us. So with that being said, Dr. Rod Joseph, if you have any last closing comments to our listening audience, again, if you can, log on to rodjosephforcongress.com. That's rodjosephforcongress.com, and support the leaders who are really leading the charge, not only for Haitian, but Haitian Americans and for Black people in general, all people really that needs leadership. And it's an honor to support you and the work that you have done in the last decades for our people. And we just hope that those who are not in the know are well informed of the political matters so that we can form our own. Autonomization, self-determination has always been our motto, and we stand by that very dearly. So with that being said, Dr. Rod, any closing remarks?
Oh, I want to say thank you for everybody that listening and that support Black Power Radio movement. And it's a shame with 2024 we're still working on the ground, not in the mainstream media because we're fighting the system. But I
Yes.
want every youth that listening to take the torch from us because this is the time we cannot let the dream die. And we're not gonna just fighting to save a dream. We're fighting to save our future. We're fighting to save the next generation. I wanna say thank you for having me. It was an honor and always gonna be an honor to be with you guys. If the fight continue, we cannot sleep, rest till every one of us free from mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, because we have to get all four aspects for us to be free. Freedom is just not a word, it's a lifestyle. We must live a lifestyle of freedom. We must enjoy it just like anyone else. It cannot be a fantasy because it's a right for every man and woman. I want to say thank you for you. Thank you for having me, and thank you for everybody that's listening.
Yes, sir. And thanks again, Dr. Rod Joseph. We do have another spirit that's on here, Heaven. Nira, I didn't know if you wanted to chime in, but you are on stage live on Black Power Radio. If you'd like to address our listening audience, you are free to do so. Or if you just want to be a spectator, you're free to do so as well.
None of us are free until all of us are free.
That's
Right
right.
on, right
Total
on. So,
words.
with that being said, we are again, hopefully that you'll be able to share. Please share on Black Business Matters. You can actually see all the clips live on Black Business Matters, and share this information with your people. Right now, we're preparing for the Million Youth March, the Million Youth Rally. It's the 26th year anniversary, family. 1998 was the original concept that Honorable Dr. Khalid Muhammad put together. He's the only revolutionary that really focused on the youth at the time. And in 1998, Master P, No Limit Records, was the one that actually supported and financed the Million Youth March in Harlem. And so we're going to bring it all back and make it all Black in
Absolutely.
Washington, D.C., September 5th and 6th. We're going to make it a 2-day event. So don't be a stranger. We're going to put the link in the chat. Right before then, we have a preview cursor of the Sankofa International happening in April at the very same location. So those who are interested in performing, who wants to be part of youth leadership, please sign on to Sankofa International conference, and hopefully Queen General Janae, if you're there, to chime in and tell us a little bit about the Sankofa Conference International and the Million Youth March in DC. I guess we took an early holiday, family. Let me put this in the chat. National Chairman, you want
Just
to?
Just tell me you can slip away and make you a lover's holiday.
No, I'm
We,
here. I'm
we want to
here.
thank. Oh,
I'm
you
here.
right there with us? Oh, okay. I was going to
Yeah.
start beating you up, but
Go
now
ahead. Go ahead.
you can
Go
defend
ahead. I can't
yourself.
hardly talk. Go ahead.
You can fend for yourself right now.
Go ahead,
But
darling.
great comment, General Janae and Zinga, man, with a round of applause and a round of Black Powers and whatever accolades we can give her flowers while she's living. She's a living legacy and holding the line for all Panthers at all times and holding the line for Black Revolution, for Black Pan-Africanism, and for just Black power in general, but keeping the civil rights and the peace in the streets, etc. But she can say it best because I'll stumble, and fumble. And give it up for Queen Janae. She's working awfully
She
hard
boots
today.
on the ground.
Black
Black
Power.
power.
Black Power.
Black
Woo!
power.
She was buried
Black
under
power.
14,000 kids yesterday. I know that's right.
Yes, I am
Putting
exhausted.
that work in.
I am completely exhausted, but it was very beautiful thing too to keep the momentum of the crowd going, and we played music and we danced and sang and we did everything we could to keep the crowd controlled. I want to thank those members of the Black Panther Vanguard that held the line with us yesterday and kept the confusion down. It was a lot of confusion when you're dealing with 14,000 people that just, coming to pick up toys for their kids. Brother Jaime Ahmed, he did an awesome job organizing. It wasn't until he really just took over that we were able to move the crowd efficiently. So shout out to him for that. Excuse me. Yeah, we were in the cold. We stood out there. It got colder and colder, but we stayed until the last family, like the very last family, was served. And they brought the bicycles out, and most of those that waited the longest got the bikes.
Right
Put it like
on.
that.
Ah,
So that's
patience is a
good,
virtue.
good, exactly. Patience is
Edifying
a
Black culture.
virtue, and waiting. Good things come to those who wait patiently.
Right,
So
that's right.
all the families were served that signed up for Toys for Tots, and it was just a pleasure just to be a part of it. We really did a good job coming together as a community. So that just gives me hope that we're talking about unification globally, but I just hope that Black people can unify. Period. No matter
Period.
what country we coming from,
Point.
no matter
That
where
wasn't
we
just hope,
are.
sis. That was hope through hard work.
Yes, it was.
You
It really
created it.
was. But just to be a part of it, I had to just be quiet and reflect on everything that we're doing, and we're trying to bring people together. But in bringing people together, you have to have something to offer them. We cannot
Yes.
go into these countries. We can't go into Haiti empty-handed. We have
Hmm.
to have something to
Or with
offer
your
them.
hand out.
That's right. You can't take away things from
Thank
them
you.
and expect them to behave properly when you took away everything they had. They took away their ability to self-sustain themselves. So what do you think
Broke
they
their leg
supposed
and,
to
and
do?
complained because they was limping.
Right. So what do you think they supposed to do? So we have to figure something out. Agriculturally, we have to come over with a seed bank or something like as they were speaking, I was like thinking at the same time, like, well, what can we do to replace what was taken away from them? What
You can
other
just
countries
kind of,
can
I'm
we
telling you,
network?
the
Yeah.
best way to help Haiti is to be in the know. I can't even tell you, if we don't know our own history on this soil, how are we going to help Haiti? That's why Haitians are
Right.
like, we're good, because right now the mainstream media is a constant feeder of our people because we are not completely woke. We are not completely unified. So this is why platforms like this, to each, at least if we have to repeat it 45 times, we can and we will, because we all we got. But we have to be
Mhm.
serious about how we're disseminating information and receiving it. So, with that being said, a little by little for us to know exactly who the key players are, because we didn't really go deep in naming names, because I could have gone deep, but I wanted to be very, rated PG tonight, just to give us a little snippet of the key players who's oppressing Haiti. But come
Eventually,
January,
we must go deep.
yeah, come January, There will be a change of pace, and we will be broadcasting updates on what's really happening after January 20th's inauguration. So that is where we are right now. This is why God ordains us, and I'm grateful to be in a position of the justice system, because justice is a very serious accusation. It is something when it comes to policy and legislation. Our people may not respect it, but it's necessary and it's needed, and that's all that we're going to fight for, is for our young people to have that knowledge. Black power.
Black Power. May I make a comment? This is Brother New World.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Well, first of all, one of your guests said they should repent. They will never repent because they're not through yet. They bullies don't stop. They must be stopped. In the clip you ran, Hillary said they collected uh, $30 million. Where's the accountability for where that money went? Because they took more than 30 million out of Haiti. So where did
They
the
took
30
a
million go
billion.
that she
So,
collected?
so yeah. First and foremost, that statement was beyond ridiculous, because
Right, but I'm saying they said it though. That's what I'm
they
talking about. Hold them accountable.
right, right. So what I'm saying is that if we are not holding them accountable, which is why when I disseminate information and it's not being received by my people, I don't give up. As I said
I receive
before,
it.
she took a billion. The Clinton Foundation took $1 billion out of Haiti. A
Exactly.
billion. So that 30 million is nothing compared to the oversight of what they had. But nonetheless,
Exactly.
God is in control and God is running the show. So
Now
before we play our last
what
clip,
I what I gathered was this though. They strategically promote destabilization of infrastructure, and that's in an effort to create poverty. I've seen them do it around the world because I've traveled and seen this. So clearly, I want to thank you all for giving us something beyond that 6 o'clock and 11 o'clock news BS that they've been feeding us, which sends us right down the primrose path, which is full of BS. You all gave us the raw truth, and the world needs to see this and know this on a real level rather than the BS. Because when you take the BS off the table, liberation occurs. I drop my mic.
right on. And if you want to support this broadcast, $ 77 Bakers and Black Power Hour. Those are two cash apps. So please donate and continue on this information as what we are disseminating every week to you Sunday and Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, and 7 p.m. Central. So with that being said, Black
Right.
family, I
Black
want you to
power.
have a wonderful, wonderful
Black power.
holiday and shake your mom akbar. There we go.
Black power. And we want to tip our hat and goof it to all of you for just being with Black Power Radio at a time of a pivotal, very pivotal point in the history of the world, but a crucial hour of our own history. And we're making history here at Black Power Radio. Want to take our hat and kufi off one more time for Sister Goldie, the daughter of Mumia Abu Jamal, passed in the last few days here.
Oh no.
And we want to give a recognition and a strong sister who
Condolences.
fought for revolution in the absence of her father and stood for revolution. And she had an illness that took her within, I think, the last 28 or 48 hours. And we
Mm-hmm.
know that Mumia is a great man. I was able to reach Mumia Abu Jamal and Dr. Attorney Malik Zulu Shabazz. Now, he went in for the lawyer side. I went in as chaplain, and we brought the Sunni brothers, the Sunni Muslims out, and the black revolutionaries came out. The prison opened their doors and let all of the death row inmates were let out to have a day, a few hours of freedom to move around and to talk about black revolution, just straight up talk about black revolution and their legal issues. And I think all of them are being held unjustifiably. In the western part of the state of Pennsylvania, uh, uh, we have to do as the Honorable Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad has taught us to prepare ourselves to bomb rush this cracker and take black
Hmm.
our social and political prisoners from a no good, low down, dirty white man who is freed and pardoned everybody under the sun. The goddamn tooth fairy been let out of jail, and not one of our political prisoners in the person of Mumia Abu Jamal, in the person of H. Rap Brown, and took that sticker, that price tag off of Asada Shakur. That's just a place to start to get a Grandmaster Jay and those people who have not violated any laws whatsoever but just a conspiracy to lock up the best of those freedom fighters that we have
The best
amongst
and
us.
brightest.
Oh my, the brightest and our best. And they aim, as Dr. King said, they target our best. They target our brightest. And our brightest and our best are targeted by these
It's
filthy
your
white
divine
folks.
African mind that they fear the
And
most.
and the Dr. Stokely Carmichael again said to organize against this opposition. Organize. When you finish that, go back and organize. When you finish that task, God damn it, go back and organize and get ready for the
Agitate,
Black
educate, and
Revolution.
organize.
You got to get ready for the Black Revolution. Stay ready for the Black Revolution. Stay ready so you don't goddamn it have to go and get ready. You got to get some
And,
revolution in you from somewhere. Why not here? If you don't get it here, then goddamn it, where? If you don't get it from us, then who do you trust? If you don't get it from us, you can't trust Gus, because Gus might come tough for the rest of us, but he's not going to fight for Black revolution. We need to have a solution called Black Revolution to free us from all of these peculiar brands of Mediterraneanism and all these peculiar brands of capitalistic imperialism, capitalistic enslavement, capitalistic mercantilism, all of these Euro-minded, Eurasian-minded folks that will seek but nothing but power over natural, mineral, and human resources at this hour of the melanated black man, woman, and child. Oh, I
get
wish
on the
someone
bus.
would get that home. Somebody needs to send an email tonight and let them know that black revolution is on the rise. And you
An
arm yourself
email
or you harm
That's
yourself.
or
right.
a pigeon,
Arm yourself or you
Something.
harm yourself.
Throw a rock
You
with a
need
note.
your
pigeon
God.
messenger,
You need your God
slingshot.
and your gun, huh?
All right.
To get
So I
free
have
from
one
a
update.
wicked slave master. You need your God and your gun. To vet to
People
our
get
brother,
ready. There's a
our brother,
train a
ain't a
coming.
coming.
Let's play our
You don't
outro.
need
Our
no
No
outro.
ticket.
ticket.
You just get
Thank
on board.
board
When
and
y'all
Yes.
finish
thank the
singing,
Lord.
I'm gonna give you
Our
an
Yes, sir.
update.
best to Mr.
Come on.
Joseph
All
again.
right, Queen
Mr. Joseph,
Janae. Yes, give us
one more
Okay.
time.
a
When
give
Yeah,
us
y'all
an
one more
update,
finish
time
please.
singing,
for
we have an update of our guest coming from Africa for the Sankofa International Conference. Brother Joseph Impanga,
us.
you know, the speaker, Brother Joseph,
Yes,
Queen
sir.
Mamba Kazi called me, and he's gonna be coming. He's gonna be our featured guest speaker for the Sankofa International Conference.
But we sure needed
Nice.
Okay.
him.
All
We needed
right.
him yesterday.
So,
Well, we'll take him tomorrow. And I'm saying to you again, to Speaker Joseph, this is a man you must understand comprehensively the history. Running in Florida, he's a Haitian running for Florida. Do you know that the Speaker and the advisor, the spokesman for the president, Haitians are at the top of Haitians at the top of this Black Revolution on Black Power Radio. Haitian at the top of your revolution right here where I'm standing, and Haitians at the top of the speaker's box speaking for what is taking place in the government.
The
And it's
masses
not the
won't do
first
what
time.
grandma said. Pay attention.
It ain't the first time. Many times the Haitian ride right to the top, corporate business. I've been on many jobs. Haitians leading the IT. Haitian going Best Buy. Haitian might be leading the geek squad. Oh, yes. Leading the plumbing squad, the electrical squad, leading the construction team. So Haitians they're not backing away from the leadership. They're not afraid to take leadership. And they're not afraid to take leadership at home in Haiti, but they just need a little support. If they got one fraction of our people to really give some genuine support to Haiti, Haiti would be free in the morning. If a percentage of us, I don't know, Dr. Truth Bay got the numbers, but if a percentage of us were to stand up for Haiti, then that shit would be over with as far as them, the blood-sucking Clintons, and might as well add Donald to Duck Trump or Biden.
Hmm.
Every president that been through, you had an opportunity to save his no good rotten face and do at least something for Haiti. They've all agreed to do nothing, everything for the Ukraine, everything for the Israeli. And I'm saying the hell with all. He said 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. You want to know who in the fuck I really hate? These Democrats, independents, Republicans,
Democrats.
judges, the presidents, the
Let's start
goddamn
off.
governors,
Yeah.
and
Let's
white on the
focus on the
moon.
Democrats. Let's
That's
focus
true.
on the Democrats.
And the
Black
whole
power.
bunch,
Democrats.
Black
no
power.
good
Black power.
bunch. And the
Yes.
no good bunch. That's
Black
2,
power.
4,
Let's
6,
focus
8. And
on.
that's who the fuck I
Yes.
really
We
hate.
want to have one
Black
voice.
power.
Black power. Black power.
Black
Thank you.
power. And a
Black
strong
power.
black, we need a
We
strong
don't
black
want
military to
misinformation.
get that call in. Black
I
power.
hear you. I
Oh, black power,
appreciate
you
you.
better listen up
Appreciate you.
good.
Thank you.
You better
Thank you. Can
obey
you
me and
mute
the
your
hell with
mic?
you hear
Thank
me.
you. National
You heard me
Champ.
before. You
Appreciate
better
you.
obey
fired
them
up.
goddamn
Can
instructions.
you,
Black power.
God, Black
Black
Power.
power.
Come on
Black
now.
power.
Black family.
Yeah,
Black
what's
family. Come
that?
on now.
Take it
You
all
ain't
back,
carrying out
make it
there.
all
Don't look
black.
good
Come
to
on
hear
now,
this shit.
family. Black Power.
Harry,
Thank you.
do
Black
some
Power.
work on
Silent
the
Black
front
Power.
line.
Hello.
And that is
Black
black power.
Power. Can we stop?
I hear
Stop.
you, Doc
Stop,
Bay.
family.
Black power. Black
Thank
power.
you.
I don't know,
Now,
can we
we
get it
don't want
started?
this okay, we don't want,
Where the bullshit
again,
ends, that's where the black revolution begins.
yes,
Black
so
power.
family,
Black power. Black power.
oh yeah, stop that. Now we are live. I want to be very, very specific on what we're doing right
Professional.
now. Okay, so if we're giving out live information, I want us to be very clear. I said we got to be knowledgeable in politics. Let's focus on the Democrats. Let's focus on what they've done. Let's not vilify other parties if we never worked with them before. That's why I want us to be very clear in what message we're bringing to our youth. Revolution is not just about talking Black Power. It's about acting on what's realistic and what makes common sense for now and time. So that's why I say I urge you, Black family, for those who are listening, that we must be politically knowledgeable on what's really happening. That's the only way things will
Support Haiti. Take it all back, make it all black.
Well,
Support Haiti.
just remember where you really are, brother and sister, and how we got here and how we got to get to where we got to have our revolution. And it
Take it
doesn't
all
matter.
back,
If
make it
you
all black.
appease these bastards, it will do you not one ounce of good. The only thing that will ever be
It'll harm.
respected is body blow for body blow and body bag for the body bag. If you read the
Freedom or
one
death.
with no toe tag, and they'll tell you the formula for your own revolution. And you want to fight everybody's revolution, then go right ahead. You want to stand on your revolution, then we can stand together. That's the
Freedom
only way
or
I
death.
know to go. Black power, and a strong black revolution against the opposition.
Take it all back, make it all black. Just like that.
The story at each chapter's end. A new dawn brings fruits that will never ferment to exist within existence. Turning the wheels again and again. Escape the
Just
labyrinth.
remember, I can't sit down and I can't tone down. I must stand up and deal with these no good bastards. My.
We got your back, Black Power, Akbar.
Rearrange, don't wither, decay. Do the carpe diem, seize that motherfucking day. Create your storyline, engage. Change your mind, grow to a towering giant. Make like a tree, but don't leave. It ain't rocket science, but best believe it will never be easy. Make the first step.